I think an all day, what we found is about 3/4 of a day is about all people can handle if it's like an event. And we've also had to cut, our breakthrough conference was 3 days. I think we did like a day and a half, so we've had to really cut it down just to think about like, there's only so much time people can be in front of a computer.
The virtual time frame should be shorter than face-to-face. Because you don't have that opportunity to have a physical experience, the ability to change rooms, the ability to go to a sponsor exhibit, go to a lunch, to go to an outside venue, to have a cocktail reception. So let's all stop pretending that our registrants are going to be showing up all day long when in fact they're not. And let's be really honest about it and say, hey, look, the program might be running all day. We would love to have your complete undivided attention on the topics that really interest you. And let's work together to maximize the value there. But let's not just pretend and expect that someone's going to be tuned in at a C-level, especially for more than a fraction of an entire day.
I gave a keynote not too long ago for a secure world, and they have one of those nice immersive platforms. But the nice thing about it is my presentation was pre-recorded. And you might think that took away from the interactional component of it, but it really didn't, because how I was interacting is we had a chat log that was just going nonstop the whole time during the presentation. So while recorded me was talking in person, I was able to address a plethora of questions real time. So having that level of thought into it beforehand, how can we still make this interactive? Sometimes the inverse is true. Recorded something, it's highly interactive because your presenter is able to engage real time with your real time audience.
We used to all do physical events. Our personas, we target C-suite executives. They don't go to all the sessions. They're there to network, to specifically meet with people and leave. It's no different in the virtual world. So, it's finding that way, and how do we reach those people? Again, whether it's a 2-hour, 3-hour event, a virtual event, we only have like 2 minutes to find them, and how do we get to them?
How do you package this up in a way that allows LinkedIn or other channels that you're programmatic, whatever channels you're using to drive demand, really from an ROI perspective? I mean, I totally get that there's a brand component to everything we're doing here, but I think, taking a step back and saying, okay, what are the snackable bits that I could make from this post show? And how do I leverage that across my channels? I think it's not only content, but it's also putting your demand gen hat on and thinking about how do you bring this to life post show.